Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here with Strike7Sports.com. In today's video, I just want to talk about the recent news concerning college football and how that affects the Memphis Tigers football program. And that's the report of the committee, coming together, the president agreeing on a 12-team playoff format. So it was first reported by ESPN College Football. I'm assuming the insider, Pete Thamel and Heather Dinich, college football analyst. The College Football Playoffs Board of Managers unanimously voted Friday to expand the CFP to 12 teams in 2026, but is encouraging the sports commissioners to try to implement it as soon as 2024. It was described as a historic day for college football. The board's 11 presidents and chancellors approved the original 12-team model, which was first made public last summer and includes the six highest ranked, conference champions and the six at-large teams. The board announced there are still quite a few issues that have to be resolved. Some very obvious logistical issues that have to be resolved. But our hope is that we can get the commissioners to move on this as quickly as it is possible to do so. Said Mississippi State President Mark Keenum, chair of CFP's Board of Managers. We have asked our commissioners, the management committee, to explore the possibility of us beginning the 12-team playoff format before the 2026 season in either 2024 or 2025. The 10 FBS commissioners and Notre Dame Athletic Director Jack Swarback will meet next Thursday in Irving, Texas to begin discussions on possibly implementing the format as early as 2024. The rankings of the teams will continue to be determined by the CFP selection committee, which will remain largely unchanged. The four highest ranked conference champions will be seeded 1 through 4, which each receiving a first round bye. Teams seeded 5 through 12 will play each other in the first round on either the second or third week in December. The quarterfinals and semifinals will be played in bowl games on a rotating basis, and the championship game will be at a neutral site, as under the current 14 format. Alright, so scroll down. The 12-team model was originally put together by Sankey, Swarbrick, Mountain West Commissioner Craig Thompson, and former Big 12 Commissioner Bob Billsby. It was floated publicly in July 2024, but got bogged down by conference politics in February. In February, the CFP announced it would not be expanded to the current contract, which expires after the 2025 season. All right, so I'm gonna cut it off right there. This is great news, man. If you're a fan of a program like Memphis, college football program like that, there have been a lot of discussions about where Memphis can go when it comes to the P5, going to those bigger conferences like the Big 12, the ACC. They have been, pushed to the side consecutively. Last time they did an expansion, they were left out. The latest one they did, where Cincinnati, Houston, and UCF all going to the Big 12. They left Memphis behind. This for right now, this is great news for Memphis. Because that means you have a chance of contending for a national championship instead of not a chance at all. Now there is a spot. There is a spot for a Group of 5 school to get into the playoffs. There will be a spot. It'll be one. According to when the news came down, the official. When I got the notification for ESPN, I read there was a quote online. There was a verbiage in there that talks about the Group of 5 schools like Memphis, SMU, and Tulane, Boise State having a shot to get into this. So when I got this from ESPN when the breaking news report came out. At 12-team playoffs with 6 spots guaranteed for conference champions, not only offers playoff pass to at least one team from the group of 5 conferences. So there you have it, one team, or it'd be one spot. So I'm assuming that the I'm assuming that you have to have, as a group of 5 school, you gotta have the you know, the best record out of the group of 5 to even be considered a CFP contender, CFP playoff team. I think that's great, man. That's just good for a program like Memphis. Hopefully, this can help out with the recruiting, the transfer portal, NIL. That's great for this team, this program. And I think with Memphis going into the new the AAC without the 3 heavyweights like Cincinnati, UCF, and Houston, I think they have a chance, a good shot as any G5 school will get into the CFP. They have a shot. So this is inclusive. It's an inclusive playoffs. It's not cut off by you're not penalized because you went undefeated, but we can't accept you because you're not part of a P5 school. You're not in the SEC. We don't like your resume. Nah, this is different now. It's you win 10, 11 games, win your conference, you could possibly get in to the playoffs. Now, it's a real possibility compared to other years where it's just a lot of pulling teeth and a lot of red tape and the politics of college football. The SEC bias and BCS. That's out the window now. So this is good for Memphis. This is good for a program like Memphis now. It could strengthen the recruiting in the region now. Maybe you can start taking some of those Mississippi State players, those Ole Miss players. Start getting some of the Missouri players in this area, in this region. So I think this is good for the Memphis Tigers, man, when it comes to getting the playoff spot. And I think they have a shot. They have a legitimate shot of getting to the playoffs. Because that AAC now going into next year gonna be really weak, in my opinion. Yes, I think possibly the biggest threat to Memphis is gonna be some program like SMU. Possibly a Tulane, but everybody else, I don't think they have a shot. So we'll see how everything plays out. But yes, I still think Memphis should try to get into a Power 5 conference, man. Because once you get into that, you get a whole the money is it's great for the money, man. The money really enhances the program, enhances the school. We get more funding, helps with the NIL. Boosters, all that, sponsorships, stadium. You're already getting the stadium upgraded, so getting this up into a Power 5 conference will be the icing on the cake. But for right now, now you knowing that you're going to a 12-team playoff format in 2026, you could possibly go into 2024. That makes things a lot better for Memphis for right now. This is good, and possibly put more pressure on Ryan Silverfield now. So we'll see. Good news though for me, in my opinion. Good news that they're expanding, staying to 12 teams. It's not inclusive. Just to it's not just catered to the P5. So we'll see how everything plays out in the future. Alright, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel. How you feel about college football going to a 12-team playoff format, and how you think that's going to affect Memphis football when it comes to contending for a playoff spot. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.